Hello YouTube, BlueMatona here, and welcome to this episode of Let's Play Rome Total War as the Brutii faction. So this is part 14, and where we left off last time was I had just retaken the city of Apollonia. I think I was planning on moving these armies north to kind of go against Macedon here and start expanding northwards. And then I'm watching this Gallic army a little bit, and I believe Carthage was about to revolt. I think I'm going to let Carthage revolt because, yes, squalor is absurdly high. So once I get that Imperial Palace done, I will remove my troops out of the city and let it revolt from there. So really quick, since it's been a little while since I've played, I'm at war with Macedon, the Gauls, and the Greeks. And I'm allied with Egypt and Thrace as well as the other Roman factions. Okay. So, how do I look on the Senate? They like me, that's good. Senate missions, blockade the port of Ariminum. I am doing that. Okay, cool. So, I guess, let's see, I'm thinking, I remember my original plan when I was planning this out was to have one army move north this way, and an army here move north up this coast. Kind of to have like a two-pronged northern expansion plan. But this has been freaking me out, so I might move this army to mainland Italy, move north, and then use this as an opportunity to take Ariminum. I mean, I could really cut off the Julii here by taking this city from them and then expanding north into Gaul, just to gain a foothold and essentially cut them off from expansion, sort of like what I did with the Scipii by taking these provinces here on the island of Sicily. As you can see, the Scipii eventually went around and expanded into Africa, but they still only have one more province in addition to their two originals, Messana and Capua. And it looks like the Julii also only have two provinces, so I think that's the path I'm going to go. So I'm going to stick with one army moving into Macedon and one army defending the homeland over here. Because I can't risk this Gallic army coming and attacking this, totally small garrison in my capital. So let's go ahead and we are going to pick up this force. Now, what general? I'm thinking this general with 2 management will be helpful in Gauls. What about this guy? This is my main battlefield commander. I mean, superior commander, been in wars, he gets better hit points. I mean, all of these are pretty good, understanding of tactics. I mean, his command is just very good. He's a good general overall, so I'm definitely taking him. I'm debating whether to send the other one, the management guy, into Macedon or to keep him more in the homelands, but I think I'm going to take him. Actually, Apollonia should be happy anyway, so I think I'm going to take him with me. So let's get the archers, take the cavalry. I feel like I should leave a small force here. Like I shouldn't take the entirety of the army. So we're going to take my general. We're going to go ahead and take. Can this train Principes? Because I'm going to want to retrain my men. No, it can't. This can't train them either. As you can see, there's a lot of damaged units in the city that I'm going to want to retrain. So it will take 4 turns. I think it's better to just move the force over here anyway so that they can't go and attack my city while I wait the 4 turns to be able to retrain them. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to take my good general, all these guys with the experienced chevrons, and I'm going to take some of the weaker units because this is going to take forever to be able to get a barracks. Take one more, and I'll take 4 of the archers. And let's move them there to the mainland. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing that really looks appealing to me. So this is the force that's going to stay in Apollonia for now. I think that should be fine. That's like I don't expect that city to get attacked too bad, so we'll just leave those guys there. Maybe I can send a spy up and see if I can take this rebel town that doesn't have any men. Yeah, that could be a good opportunity. So let's actually train a spy. Okay. Tarentum. Let's Let's see, what can I recruit here? Let's get another Equites going. Croton has some ships. Let's merge that with this ferry navy. Okay, so now let's look over here. I believe all these cities are building things, which is good, so I've already taken care of that. They have small garrisons, mostly of Hastati. This was my army that I wanted to move north, so I think I was waiting for probably 2 more units of archers to join the army. Yeah, as you can see, I'm training, so I'll train 2 more units of archers to round out that army. And yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Now, why am I not bringing... Oh, let's put that cavalry in the city. And I want this very well-trained, this very high experience cavalry to go to the army. And I'm just switching around the archers so that the army formation looks kind of nicer, where it's infantry, then cavalry, and then the archers after that. Do I have a spy? I should have a spy in here if I remember right. I have 2 spies in here. Okay, so that makes a 40% chance of opening the gates, which I want to do because the force is so small in that city that there's no point in wasting time with a siege. Okay. I'm training Principes there. Okay, sorry about that for a minute. I just had to kind of catch up to where I was with regards to this campaign. So yeah, let's end the turn there. Okay, so right when I'm about to move north towards Gaul, they now want a ceasefire. So I think this is a really good opportunity for me to take out some of these Gallic settlements and sort of loop around this northern part of the, what I forget the name of that sea in real life, but around this part of Mediterranean. So I'm only going to take this ceasefire if they, let's see, if they give me a region. So which region do I want? This is tough to see. Let's see if I can just catch the name out the side here. I believe it's Ariminum. Ariminum, yeah. So let's see if they'll give me that. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to take the ceasefire then. I feel pretty confident in my ability to take them out. As you can see, they're moving towards my city. I need to take Solo. Okay, cool. So that's actually a Gallic town too. So I'll take my general with me. And let's move... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's take 2... Let's do that. Just move north. We'll move towards that city. And Apollonia's not going to like me now because there's no one in the city anymore. So we'll lower the tax rates. And this city doesn't seem like it's in any immediate threat. So we'll move those guys into there. Yeah. Okay, we have a lot going on right now. So we saw the Senate mission. Senate mission was successful. They gave me 1,000. That's nice. And the turn report, we made a little bit of money. Oh, I forgot about this. So Lilybium is getting hit by the plague pretty bad. That's unfortunate. City grows. Syracuse. Nice. Athens also. Okay. I'm now the largest faction. What else do we have? The most advanced is Egypt now. Coming of age. Great. That's actually nice. Getting a new general. Where is he? He's in Tarentum. Perfect. Okay, I need another really quality general. Okay, a lot of construction done. Recruitment reports. War declared. Okay, so I need another really quality general, so I'll use him as well in the battle against these guys, and hopefully his retinue will expand and he'll become a better commander. So we're going to take this force. There's like assassin and okay, wait. Let's use the spy on these guys. See exactly. So they have a lot of warbands. It's like their basic infantry. It's not that great. They have a little bit of the swordsman. It's it's an all infantry army except for this one barbarian cavalry. So that is interesting. So that could actually be, I could really use that to my advantage here. So let's move more infantry in. We're going to take the cavalry with me. This is the new general. Infantry, cavalry, and the new general. We're going to put them in there. Did I not take any other... I guess I didn't take the cavalry with me. Oh. I was training it here. That's why. Okay. And let's bolster this a little bit with just 2 more units of infantry. Just to have... Because they are such an infantry-heavy army. Okay, so let's see if I can... move my guy out of the way. I just can't make it to them. Okay. That's fine. So that'll be kind of done next turn. I'll leave this blockade port going just to kind of cut their economy a little bit. That definitely can't hurt. And what do we have? Oh, what happened here? Oh, the spy got better. Nice. Okay, and we're going to move the archers into this army. We want 1 more unit, and then I will march them north. This is a huge fleet. Wow. Okay. What else? Oh, so Syracuse, not Syracuse, my bad. Carthage is now done building the building that I wanted it to. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to let this city revolt, and then I'm going to use the influence of my faction here to hopefully make a better city in replace. So first thing that you need to do when you're making a city revolt is any military buildings you need to destroy. If you don't destroy military buildings, then when they revolt, it'll be a city filled with elephants and all kinds of men. Whereas in this situation, it should just be filled with peasants. As you can see, I can't recruit really any infantry anymore. Any other buildings I think I should take out? Oh, I'm going to take out, yes, the archery one, the archer range. That should be good. I'll leave, the blacksmith might give them experience, but I think that's okay. So we're going to take my entire force here and step them just outside the city. Now, as you can see, I'm going to up the tax rate as high as it can go. I'm going to put this at yearly games. I'm going to make their public order 0. I mean, I'm making them absolutely hate me, as I want this city to revolt. So we're going to let that happen. And now let's go through, and we should have a lot of cities that need buildings. What about Syracuse? I think they have only 8% squalor. Oh, they have a lot of squalor, 80% as well. So, I mean, in this situation, a revolt would probably be good, but I don't have a force there that's substantial enough to really take back a city. So instead, I think I'll just change this to monthly games. That puts you at minus 524. If I lower this, they're happier, and it's just minus 333. So I'm going to just leave it at a low tax rate for now. And great form. I'm trying to think. No, I don't want to do that. We'll give them an imperial palace. We'll make the city bigger. Croton and Tarentum are both constructing buildings. So is Apollonia. Thurman. All right, what do we want to do here? How is Thurman looking? They're pretty happy. They have a decent population growth, which is Squalor's building slightly. I guess we'll up the city as well. It doesn't hurt to have the larger city buildings. What do we want to do with Corinth? Highways, improve roads and trade. Yeah, we'll do that. Sparta's doing highways right now. All those cities are building something. Okay, so I think all my cities are building, except for Carthage, because I'm letting it revolt. And that is pretty much all I want to do this turn. Let me just make sure I'm not missing out on any, that's my family tree. That's not what I meant. Any agents. So this guy's in the north. I guess I was trying to broker peace with the Gauls at one point, but I'm not doing that anymore. This guy's over by Macedon. Their army's gotten pretty big there. Okay, so I have one spy who's actually in Larissa still. So I'm going to move him. Let's move him this way. Okay, this Thessalonica spy. Here's my... Oh, I have a assassin here. It's a decently good one, too. So let's get him moving north. Okay. That was this guy. Spy is kind of glitching out a little bit. Let's see if I can get him to stop doing that. Another spy in Thessalonica. And a spy in Apollonia, because I had him there for when it was under siege. So let's move that spy north here. See what's in the city. That's it. That should be an easy city to take out. They have a good general, but it's a pretty small city. Alright, we'll end the turn there. Britannia wants trade rights. I will definitely take trade rights. That does not hurt. Okay, Carthage is rebelling, which is exactly what I expected to happen. Yeah, okay. That doesn't really affect me too much. End of turn reports. Lost some money that turn. I gained popularity with the masses. So let's see where that puts me now. With the masses. Okay. They kind of like me. Recruitment. Construction. New family member. Very cool. In a few years, he will be one of my generals. Okay, Apollonia. Where's that? Apollonia from Macedon, a Macedonian agent. Okay, let's move some people into that city. Maybe we can up the tax rate again, get some more money out of them. And now I am the most advanced faction again. Lovely. So let's move my spy into the city. And looks like he died. A 75% success rate. That's too bad. That's actually really frustrating. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and siege Salona. How many? I can only build one in one turn, so we'll just build one and move through the center gate. And the Gallic army is retreating north. Now it's been a pest just sitting here for a while. I finally have a force here that I think can take it out. So I'm going to go ahead and, can I still see? No, I'm going to go ahead and just make sure, I'm going to try to chase it down, basically. I mean, that's essentially what it comes down to. So let's go ahead and, I just can't, maybe? And I'm thinking if I just attack with like one unit of cavalry. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay. I was thinking maybe I can get a battle going where my men then come in as reinforcements, but that does not seem to be the situation. Syracuse hasn't revolted yet. I'm sorry, I keep saying Syracuse. Carthage. And now I should be able to start the march north into Macedon. So let's get those guys moving north. Let's see if I can do anything with my assassin. I have a 36% success rate on one of their family members. Now, it's not great, but if he hits it, I think he's going to be one hell of an assassin afterwards. Can I do any, maybe sabotage? Too bad I can't sabotage the walls. Let's see if I hit Bilazor. Do I have any better odds? There's nothing going on there. I'm going to go for it and hope for the best here. And I killed him! With a 36% success rate, I was able to knock out one of their faction members, family members. And now he is one amazing assassin here. That is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna keep him in the area. Does town really have much use for this diplomat? Just gonna like kind of put him here. Just maybe it'll stop them being able to move troops through this channel, this pass. And we will go ahead and lay siege to their city. Now this is going to be a huge fight on the city. So we are going to definitely want to be able to get into those walls pretty quickly. So I think, now I know ladders are more vulnerable than siege towers, but in my experience, being able to have 4, ladders of men climbing up at once, as opposed to one ladder climbing up these siege towers, is usually beneficial. So I'm going to go ahead and take 3 ladders, and let's see, can I get a sap point, a battering ram? Let's get another sap point. see how that goes. I just want the stat points as an option, just so that I kind of have that choice. And we're going to move this other assassin up towards Gaul. I want to start seeing if he can do some work against the Gauls. Okay, sorry, I know you guys are probably itching for a battle at this point in this video, so we are going to go ahead and do these buildings really quickly here before moving into a battle. So let's get walls on the. Actually, no, I want the Legion barracks first, and then I'm going to do walls on that. Apollonia, what can we do for you? Give you the blacksmith. Sparta. Give you an academy. Again, I don't really know. I'll give you black armor, whatever. All right. So that should be all the movement for this turn. Yes. Once you start getting a lot of cities, I start getting a little worried that I'm forgetting things, but like units or spies. Okay, so they are riding again in Carthage. I believe that one more turn they will revolt. It's usually like 2 turns of riding and then a revolt. That's not for sure. I don't know that 100%, so please don't take my word for it. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Alright, so we're going to do 2 battles probably pretty quick here. Let's save that for the last one. Let's do a quick one here first. Anything good? I'm always on the eye out for Cretan archers, because they are one hell of an archer unit. Alright, let's go ahead and do this battle. Hopefully I can take another city. If a man does not know to what port he is sailing, no wind is favorable. Okay, so pretty straightforward assault. It looks like I'm just going to be trying to go straight at this gate. So let's take my unit with the battering ram, put them center, take my other 2 guys here, and we're going to throw them behind, like in a formation like that. I want my archers to be able to pick off the guys on the inside of the city. And we'll use these guys as shock troops once the gate is breached. And I want all of these on fire at will. So let's start the battle. Are these within range? No, let's move. First thing I'm going to do is move my archers up, because I want them to start taking out guys inside the city. I mean, it's such a nice thing. I know I've done it in past battles, so you guys have probably seen it before. But it's such a nice thing when you can go into a city and already have really, like, beaten back troops inside the city. Okay, so let's move my cavalry right there. See, just to be able to take out some of them before going in is definitely very beneficial. And they just have these 2 units of warbands. I should be able to do this battle fairly easily. I'm going to put my archers directly behind the battering ram there. And actually, I'll just take the rest of these guys and just kind of put them like this behind the archers. So I'm hoping these archers can just sort of pick off the center of the city troops throughout this entire kind of like preamble to the battle while I'm trying to beat down the gate. So they should start firing in a second. There they go. Just throwing these fire arrows into the warband unit here. Alright, so the gates are starting. Let's take these 2 guys and just put them right behind the archers. Just get them in formation to start going into the city. I'll speed up this part here. As you can see, my archers should keep firing at the warband as they're running. Alright, so the gate's down. Okay, so these guys are going to keep running around. They're out of my archer's range, actually, because they're too close to the wall. There we go. So now my archers have an angle to shoot at them. I actually have an opening to move into the city, but what I'm hoping for is that these guys will... Nope, they're running back in the center. I was hoping they'd move forward and my archers could take them out a little bit. But let's go ahead and move my 3 units of infantry. Actually, I want to wait. I want to see what these guys do. So let's see if they just run around for a bit. My archers should just keep taking them down. Okay, they moved out. So let's take my 3 units of infantry. And move them into the city. Actually, let's see if I can get some spears on these guys.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
All right, put my units like that. And which my archers? Yeah, this warband. See, this warband unit is already half strength. Alright, so I should be able to take out those warbands while these other two units form up into formation here in the city. They're fleeing. Warband are a fairly low morale unit. It's Gaul's basic unit of infantry, so I wasn't too worried about that. I actually I'm gonna move my men just so that I don't want them to throw their pila, the spears, at this really weakened unit of warband. I want them to save that for later in the battle. Alright, so there we go. They're in the city. Alright, so now let's get my general and my cavalry involved. I want them to do a flanking maneuver. So we're going to have them jog, run, I guess, over there. Sorry to my archers and infantry that they're all about to run through, but that's just how it goes, I guess. Let's take my archers and we'll put them right there, just inside the walls, and move my infantry a little further up, like so. Okay, so they just have their general and one more unit of warbands. Okay, so once my cavalry is moving into position, I'm going to have my infantry start walking up the center, and I'm going to have my archers sprint to there. I want them to be able to start kind of just picking off these guys in the center. All right, my cavalry is setting up in position. Maybe I should move my cavalry all the way around to behind instead of... No, because they don't have a phalanx. I can come in from the side. Actually, let's do this. I'll move my larger unit of cavalry to behind and leave my general over there. I usually don't like leaving my general exposed, but I think we'll be okay in this situation. Move my infantry up a little further. Let's see, these archers, they are in range now, so they should start firing soon at the general, which is exactly who I want them to fire at. I mean, if I can get a lucky shot, and even, I just took out one guy, I mean, if I can get a lucky shot and take out the general himself, I mean, that would be incredible. Oh, I thought they were about to charge me. Nope. They are just going to run around a little bit. Come on, archers. Oh, my men are in the way of some of the archers. That's okay. See, they're just going to be kind of going around a bit. And my archers should just be able to keep kind of picking them off. This is what I love range. I know in real life the Romans weren't big on ranged units, but I love using ranged units. I'll go ahead and move my infantry even further forward. And set up my archers right here. Okay, now I definitely want... Yeah, they are on fire at will. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So I'm going to now move my general a bit closer. I'm going to start moving these guys a bit closer. They're out of range, but we'll let them start picking off the warband a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, let's see if I can get a shot in on the general here. Here come all the spears. Alright, so the fight started, so now let's charge in my cavalry behind their general. And we'll have my archers keep taking out the warband in the center of the city. Here come my equites. And I should be able to surround and therefore take out their general here. Okay, my archers are going to stop firing. Alright, there he goes. Their general's done. They shouldn't have much left. Now we'll move my general in. And I don't like my actual physical general getting into the fight, so I'm going to hit this button. There, that makes him do a rallying cry while the rest of his unit rushes forward. That way he's not in like the first wave of rush. He kind of ran back up there, but should be okay. I just have to take out this unit of warbands now. We'll continue this really quick, just let them sweep the rest of them down. And there we go. Alright, this city is mine, and I did not lose that many men taking it. Pretty successful battle. And I know that is a blow to the Gauls. I'm just kind of expanding north around the sea here. Looked like it was pretty alright with me. Small settlement, so we'll go ahead and take that. Senate mission successful. They gave me 10,000 denarii. That is very nice. Let's keep moving this guy northwards. Maybe I'll expand up to this settlement if it's under control by the Gauls. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all for watching. Please tune in to the next episode for the Siege of Thessalonica. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you all next time.